Hello my lovely Cancers, welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a general tarot love reading for Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. As it is a general reading, it won't resonate fully with every single person out there, but as you've come across this reading today, I would say there's probably something in the message here for you. As always, please do take what does resonate and leave what doesn't for somebody else. This is a timeless reading, it's for whenever you come across it. Some of you might find that it resonates with something you've already experienced, you're experiencing right now, or for some of you it might also be future influence, so just bear that in mind. When I'm saying this is how you feel about someone, this is how they feel about you. If it's resonating for you the other way around, just reverse the roles, that's absolutely fine. I would also suggest going into it with a bit of an open mind. It might not necessarily be about the person you decide at the beginning of the reading it's going to be about, do you know what I mean? So we'll just see what comes through. Obviously don't try to force it if it's not your message. If you're new to the channel, then huge welcome. Thank you so much for trying me out. I know there's a lot of tarot readers on YouTube, so I really appreciate you giving me a try. And if you're a returning subscriber, then huge welcome back. Thank you so much for all the support, my lovely Cancers. So with this one, I'm just going to see what cards come out for, and we're just going to go straight into the reading. I'm just going to see what messages there are. I will ask any questions that I feel are relevant depending on what's coming up with the reading. Okay, so for my lovely Cancers, regarding love, please. Now, it is a love reading, as I said. This can apply to different relationships in your life, though. It can be a romantic relationship, a friendship, a family member. Obviously, I'm going to be reading it as if it is romantic, but you could easily just take out the romantic element if it's applying for a different area of your life. Could be a work colleague. There might not be any romance involved, so it's about a relationship. But yeah. So for Cancer, please, or what the messages do we have for my lovely Cancers regarding love at this time? King of Wands immediately. Wheel of Fortune. For Cancer, please, what's going on? Ooh. Ace of Wands with the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. There he is, the King and Queen of Wands. Cancer, we're only 4 cards in. Give me a break. Wow. It's getting hot in here for Cancer. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Either you might have that in your chart, or it might be someone that is coming through here. Let's see. Doesn't have to be. Messages for Cancer regarding love, please. Oh my god, the sun. Wow. I just did You're My Last reading of this pack of zodiac signs for now, Cancer. I just did Pisces and I said to them that this was theirs was the best reading. I love that Cancer was like, hold on, don't count me out yet. I mean, from the starting cards are stunning, Cancer, as well as the King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups, Sun. I mean, the Ten of Cups is like a minor arcana version of the Sun. Both of them talk about extreme happiness, joy, optimism, everything looking brighter, everything looking better, thinking very positively for the future, feeling extremely contented, joyful, emotionally fulfilled, very happy. Like the Sun has just... I feel like the Sun is going to come back out in your life is what I want to say, because the fact that the Wheel of Fortune is here, this kind of talks about, obviously we go through peaks and troughs, we go through good days, good months, good years, and obviously the reverse is true as well. But I feel like you're about to come into a really good period, especially with the fact that the Ace of Wands is here with this Ten of Cups. This feels like potentially a new chapter for you that's extremely positive. And if you've been going through a bit of a rough time for a while, I mention that because also this is a major shift. If you've been happy for quite a while, it wouldn't be such a shift. I hope you have been, but at the same time, it wouldn't be so much of a contrast. So if you've been a bit, or let's just say when it comes to love life, it's been a bit down and out for a while, then this is looking like there's a major transformation about to take place for you. So let's get into it. Why is the King of Wands here for Cancer, please? Strong Leo as well, with that strength, not strength card, Sun, sorry. Why is the King of Wands here? The High Priestess. with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, and the deck split to show the Lovers as well. Cancer. The Magician and the Lovers. Wow. And the High Priestess and the Magician are actually in their own right a divine couple. The Magician is divine masculine energy. They're both women in this deck. Doesn't matter. The High Priestess is divine feminine energy. The High Priestess can be about inner thinking, intuition, internal power, and the Magician is often about external power, making that a reality in the 3D world kind of thing, taking action in our lives. The High Priestess kind of came out sideways, but in this deck, she can often come across as quite somber and quite internalized. Whatever she's feeling, thinking, it's like keeping it to herself. I'm saying her just purely because it's a woman on the card. There's a lot of knowing that she's keeping to herself, and she's keeping hidden, even pushing down within herself. It's kind of come out sideways to clarify this King of Wands. So this is telling me that someone is actually coming out of keeping what they want hidden within themselves, and they're changing. The King of Wands is a king of action. It's a king of making things happen as well. So this is someone taking what they know to be true within themselves, and now taking action as a result to manifest it into reality. With the Lovers card as well. Holy crap. Why the Wheel of Fortune? The Ten of Pentacles. You have got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, Cancer. And there are 7 cards on the table. We've got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor, the Four of Wands. Oh, okay, tell me more. Ten of Pentacles. This is potentially someone taking something from... I know I have feelings for, Cancer, or obviously this could be about you, how you feel about somebody else. But I'm just going to read it like this way for now. I have feelings for Cancer, yes. I know that to be true. I know my feelings to be true for Cancer. But now it's like it's time to actually do something about that. Make that materialize in the real world. This is kind of showing me someone thinking long term as well. Thinking about stability. Maybe things have changed positively for a divine masculine here. I say that because the Emperor showed himself as well, in such a way that things have... They don't have to... They're now in a position where they can take action on this as well. Something positive could have happened in their life regarding their own stability, or like money or security or whatever. Why the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, exactly. So we have the Five of Pentacles came out with the Tower. There was something, but this is... The Wheel of Fortune is that's what I'm talking about. I said there's gonna have to have been a strong contrast here. It's not like, oh, money's been pretty good for a while, then oh, money continues to be good. No, this is like things were dire for a while, and now things are really looking up. Wow. So someone may have taken a massive financial loss with the Five of Pentacles and the Tower, whether they lost their job, they lost their home, or something serious affected their income, or the things were really tight for a long time is what I want to say. As a result, the Hermit came out as well. As a result, I feel like someone potentially closed themselves off or from romance, potentially, or relationships, that kind of thing, because this could be someone where they tie it very intrinsically to their personal self-value, is how much money they're making, or their what they're able to offer, or if they want to be a provider or that kind of thing. So I feel like someone went got very closed off, of like they went into that High Priestess Hermit mode as well. Maybe they just wanted to be on their own during that period, because as well, when that came out, the deck splits show me the Six of Pentacles and the Empress. Now we've got the Divine Feminine energy. Now this Six of Pentacles basically shows someone who, it's showing a noble woman. The story behind this card is that she is going to like visit, it's like a leper colony in the card, is the story behind it. And she takes off her glove to like touch the people with her bare hand to show that like compassion. But she is like it's like the queen basically doing that in terms of this story. So, but it's also to talk about the fact that it's generosity of spirit, of kindness, not just of, this Empress could have wanted to basically help out this Emperor when they were going through some really tough times. Or obviously it doesn't have to have been a couple as such, it could have just been a romantic interest. But whoever was resonating with Divine Feminine, which could be you, Cancer, wanted to help this person out. But I feel like the other person closed themselves off. There could have been an element of pride involved, or they just didn't feel like they could reciprocate what this Empress was offering, or what they were doing to look after them, that they were undeserving, that, yeah, they weren't on the same level. There's the King of Wands as well holds an element of ego. I mean, we all have an ego. Even the most spiritual people have an ego. But especially he's represented by the King of Wands as that kind of like, ego, pride, can cross over into a bit of arrogance sometimes. But sometimes we need a dose of arrogance to, get things done. But just a little dose. It's about self-confidence as well. But I feel like during this period, this person closed themselves off because they lost maybe their ability to, their self-confidence. They lost a bit of their belief in themselves. They lost a bit of their bravado, or their, they didn't feel like they had enough. Now, that Five of Pentacles, it may have been purely like money security wise, or they could have just taken some sort of, they were just going through a really rough time, is kind of what I was getting already with that Wheel of Fortune. That is now changing. So tell me about the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups for Cancer, please. The Hanged Man. Something has been waiting. This has been delayed, is what I mean. Like this new beginning has been delayed because someone had to completely find an element of closure to a previous chapter. This could also be that it might also be that when this opportunity for a new beginning presents itself, Cancer, you might be surprised because you thought this was already done and dusted and the line drawn underneath it, whereas it was in like a limbo phase. Tell me more. Why the Hanged Man? Queen of Swords. That could be either of what I just described. Why the Queen of Swords? I do feel this is about you changing what you thought was the storyline when it comes to this person in your life. If you imagine your life as a book, you thought this person's part in it, the narrative, had already been finished. It's like the surprise return in season 3 kind of thing. Why is the Sun here? Knight of Wands. Page of Cups. Wow. Six of Wands, and then there's you at the bottom, Cancer. There's the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This person is coming in hot. I mean, look at all 3 of these cards that came out to clarify the Sun. It's all very much the same message of someone is coming towards you here with passion, definitely. Also affection, also feelings. The feelings are a little bit not being expressed as strongly as their passionate desire for you, let's just say. But they are also coming forward to tell you how much, how highly they think of you. This is to like acknowledge your value to them as well. I feel like that's what is an element here. And also they might be bringing some sort of gift or trying to make up for things that have happened in the past. There could be an element of an apology here. But it's definitely, there's a sense of victory here with this. Tell me more about this. What's that about? That's way too many. Oh my god! Okay. So the moon came out. The moon came out and crossed the Ten of Pentacles like that. And the devil was at the bottom of the deck. I was like, what's this about? Is this some issues that this person had that they still had to work through, that they kept hidden, or that this was a real thing that was hidden? You know, was this, are we talking an addiction, some sort of toxic attachment, a person, something like this? And then I asked, what's that about? And then this whole chunk of cards came out and I was like, oh, that's too many. Oh, it was to show me the Emperor, and at the bottom of the deck, the Empress. I feel like this person had potentially issues with the idea of marriage, which could have been connected to their own childhood, their own role models when it came to that. I feel like there has been a shift in this person's thinking as well, because with this new beginning, this Ace of Wands and the Ten of Cups, and what came out to clarify, I said, was the Hanged Man, which can be about a change of perspective. I feel like the two of you may have previously parted ways in a way because there was a difference in terms of long-term thinking with the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant that came out with the Hanged Man. So there may be an element of victory here, because it might be that this person is open to the possibility. They're now thinking about settling down, or they're now thinking about marriage or having a family. I was going to say there's an element of compromise with them coming towards you, but it's going to feel like a victory, because this might have been someone who was extremely closed off to it before, or ran away from the idea of settling down. So the fact that they're now, it's almost like an acknowledgement of what you'd said to them before. It's almost like winning an argument, but with a massive delay, if that makes sense. Okay, how is Cancer feeling about this person that's coming through? The Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is, in this deck, it's all about seeing a way forward. It's all about seeing a solution to a problem, thinking about things in thinking outside the box, problem solving. Okay, tell me more. How is Cancer feeling about this person, please? Give me a few more. Wow. Judgment with the Six of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck. There's the Six of Wands again. There was something here where you feel, Cancer, like this person was previously not... It's not that you think they weren't ready, but they weren't willing to take their life to the next phase. You may have felt like this person was in like a Peter Pan syndrome. That might be a bit harsh. It might not be that much, but it might be more that you just felt like they were staying in some sort of comfort zone, or comfort patterns that they didn't want to break out of. Like they had become complacent about their own life or what was happening next, and you couldn't make some sort of choice for them, and it was up to them at the end of the day. But you always felt like you wanted something serious with this person, but it was kind of like up to them. You had to like leave it with them, balls in their court. The fact that they have had some sort of awakening, you may feel, especially when they come towards you, you might feel like they have had some sort of wake-up call, and it's going to feel like, yeah, you were right, Cancer. Tell me more. Tell me about Judgment with the Six of Wands. Yeah, Princess of Cups with the Six of Cups. You might also feel like you still had feelings for this person. You still reminisce about the times that the two of you maybe had together. You still have like fond feelings, maybe even still hold some love for this person. But it's also going to feel like a validation for you if they were to kind of make the call to move forward in their life, and they want to move forward with you, because you might have wondered, you were thinking about them, you were reminiscing about them, you were missing them, but were they feeling that way about you? Anything else about how Cancer feels about this person? Four of Swords came out. So you felt like the two of you have maybe not been talking for a while, or communication maybe has come to a standstill for recently. It feels like it's almost more like the two of you went to a bit of a timeout. Maybe because this person wasn't sure. They might have given you the feeling that they didn't know what they wanted. You might have been quite straightforward with this person, that you wanted commitment and you weren't going to settle for any sort of situationship or, what are we kind of thing. Tell me more. How is Cancer feeling about this person? Ten of Cups. Why the Ten of Cups? Oh my god. The Empress and the Emperor have just come out together again from a different deck, Cancer, and the Ace of Cups. And this was because the Ten of Cups came out, and I asked, why is Cancer feeling that way? Wow, my god, I am speechless. Oh, you're going to be so happy. I don't think I've ever said this, but there is a strong possibility, Cancer, that this person is turning up to propose. I mean, holy moly. I don't know if in the past you may have it's either this person, you might have said to them in the past, you want to get married, so that is a major factor for you, and they had some sort of, maybe that was a deal breaker between the two of you in the past. Maybe they had some sort of issue about marriage, that they were against it or they didn't believe in it or something like this. The fact that they have had some time to think about it and to decide, maybe even get to the bottom of their issues about it. If otherwise, for others of you, if this is someone you are married to and you've been in separation, then oh my god, I'm still my heart is still pounding. Then this is a renewal of the relationship. This is a new beginning for the two of you, and it's going to make you very happy. But for others of you, this is a this is someone who wants to marry you. Cancer. Bloody hell. Okay. All right. How is this person feeling about Cancer? Wow. I mean, it's the end of the period where you felt overlooked, underappreciated, undervalued. Cancer, it's the end of that. Wow. I've just realised the ten of Pentacles and 10 of Cups have come out again. For how you feel about this person. And they were, I showed you them already from the first deck. They were in the first 7 cards for this whole reading today. Wow. Oh, I wish I had any Cancer in my chart. Anyway, I'm going to go look at it after. Maybe there's some Cancer. Maybe there's some hiding in some obscure planet somewhere. I can tell myself. How is this person feeling about Cancer? How is this person feeling about Cancer? The World, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Swords in reverse. You've got the World as how you feel about each other. Tell me more. And because also I was like, you know, talking about how this person, you know, you felt like this person didn't want to move into that next stage of life. Wow. Tell me more how this person feels about Cancer. The Star, 6 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Ace of Cups. Oh my god, look at this. Ace of Cups, 6 of Wands. This is going to be fucking amazing time for you, Cancer, if this is resonating. This is like celebration, commitment, overflowing love, like a sense, like reason to celebrate with those you love. This is a very positive shift. This person is feeling so inspired by you, sure about you, like you are their guiding light, and you're coming through as a Queen of Pentacles here, which is Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You don't have to have that in your chart. It's just telling me that they feel that you are nurturing, you're grounded, you're down to earth, but also like loving. You have the ability to, like, you have an abundant mindset. They're not stressed anymore. Tell me, why is the 9 of Swords in reverse? At some point they felt hopeless. I don't like, there was or something like this connection with you was out of reach, and that has changed. And there was conflict created by some sort of some sort of issues that this person was struggling with that created a conflict between the two of you. I know that's vague. I'll try and see what that is. But it seems like they've either seen that for what it truly was, and it was something to overcome rather than something to remain attached to. Why is the 9 of Swords in reverse? Why is the 9 of Swords in reverse, please? So, I just laughed so badly. It was such an ugly laugh. I'm sorry. Anyway. Okay, 10 of Cups. 9 of Swords in reverse, clarified by the 10 of Cups. Why? Just, I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to question it too much, but why are they so optimistic? What has changed? Wow, 8 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Two of Pentacles. I don't know. They've either been working on themselves or something that they were waiting for their work. You know, this is like someone, I don't think it's this, I'm just giving you an example. It's like if someone was going to the gym every day and just doing small incremental effort every single day and waiting for the payoff of, you know, that consistent effort. And now they're there. They feel the consistent effort. They've got the results, and now they are in a place to give equally. Obviously the gym is, I don't think that applies here, but this could be someone with their mental health doing incremental effort work every day on themselves, and they finally had, I feel like they've had some sort of breakthrough. They have, like, it's something about, they were confused about where their future lay before, or what their future would look like. And I feel like they've also had some sort of breakthrough or clarity about why there is disappointment and hurt attached to the idea of commitment. Anything else about how they feel about Cancer, please? I mean, the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups. But again, that can be you, Cancer, or it can be your counterpart. Wow, this person has, and underneath the King of Cups is the Ace of Swords. They have had some sort of breakthrough. Something that was standing in their way, either about them not feeling like they were enough, or a sense, I don't know if they got to the root of some sort of abandonment issues from their past. Maybe from a father figure. But it's almost like there's been a aha moment for them. Wow. Okay. What action are they going to be taking towards Cancer in the near future? The Devil in reverse. The Sun. The Wheel. Come on. The Wheel of Fortune. That is, I've lost count. Have we seen it 4 or 5 times? What action are they going to be taking towards Cancer in the near future? There's 3 major arcana that's come out already as well, I should mention. This could also, there's like it's a fated element at play as well here. There's something almost, it's an element of destiny, or it's an element where the universe has stepped in and changed the direction of something. It's almost, I'm getting in my head the image of, like, you know, like on a train set, like a toy train set, adult, kid, whichever, and there's the train is going in one direction, and then there's like a little lever to change the track, so the train's going to go in a different direction. In my head, I've just got the universe going doink and setting the train on the other course. And tell me more. What action are they going to be taking towards Cancer next? King of Swords. The Empress, the World, and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm surprised the Emperor didn't come out again. Anything else? The Hermit. 5 major arcana out of 6. Why is the Devil in reverse as an action? Again, major arcana talk about major shifts which are sometimes a little bit out of our control, especially the number of times I've seen the Wheel of Fortune as well, Cancer. It feels like the universe is conspiring to give the two of you a new beginning as well here. Obviously, this person is taking action as in that King of Wands kind of energy, but there's definitely some divine guidance help here as well. Why is the Devil in reverse? There's something here about someone who was maybe in this person's world who was trying to steal from them, side note, or leech off of them. But this is kind of, I'm kind of seeing like someone like sneaking out of a farmhouse with like a bag of chickens. What is that? Is that Fantastic Mr. Fox I'm seeing in my head? But being caught, and obviously not in like a way that the fox gets hurt, but you know, like a human version, and someone's getting caught in the act. What is this? Devil in reverse. Queen of Swords. Ooh, Page of Swords. And the Moon. Is that the Moon or is that the Star? Sorry, it's the Star. This deck is very similar. Queen of Swords in reverse. With the Page of Swords. Did I just say being caught in the act? Look at this little fucker. Sorry, I always look at him like, what were you just doing when that person came into that room and caught you? So suspicious. Queen of Swords in reverse. That's a very mean person, Queen of Swords in reverse. That is like, this is someone who might have been working against this person to maybe either dampen their spirits, or like what they it's like a naysayer, or like someone telling them that they can't achieve things that this could be a mother figure to this person who benefited in some way from making this person feel like what they couldn't have something for the future. It's almost like someone who's saying that I know best for you, but it's not. They're abusing their position of someone who gives advice to this person for their own benefit. Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Just look at that. I mean, this is someone trying very hard to move forward. Every step is difficult because every step she's leaving like bloody footprints in the sand. So it's difficult to move forward. Meanwhile, behind her, someone is counting coins, counting the loot, basically. And at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands, which is like this elder and this large character here holding over the head of this little boy, like a key. But it's almost to say like, you're not ready yet. You know, I hold the power. This is giving a strong manipulative energy. This is someone who made this person doubt that they were capable of growth, of progression in their life. They had an ulterior motive of why they were doing this, because they were benefiting off of this person. I think this is actually coming to light about this, because the fact that there's an element here of what's playing out next is because of the universe stepping in as well. I don't know if this person is getting advice like from somewhere else, and it might be actually upsetting to them to have this revelation or realization of what's been going on, but it is for the best. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please? Six of Pentacles in reverse. they thought they had to detach from you. Wow. And they are, now something is changing their mind, Cancer. So the Six of Pentacles came out in reverse to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Now I think I showed you that right at the beginning. It was at the bottom of the deck to clarify that Wheel of Fortune. And I was talking about the whole story about the noble, the lady, you know, visiting the leper colony kind of thing. This is, similarly, it's showing like the generosity of, well, kind people who don't have much themselves but will give like the coat off their own back to someone who doesn't have anything. But basically this is their point of view before was that they had nothing to give you. This could have even been they had nothing spiritually, like they had nothing about them that was worthy to give to you, Cancer, to reciprocate your kindness. And then we have the Two of Cups with the Ace of Cups behind it. So this person felt like they had no choice but to turn their back on who they effectively, well, we've seen the Emperor and the Empress enough times, effectively who they considered to be their soulmate, the one that was for them. Even if the two of you came from different backgrounds. I don't know if you came from a slightly more well-off background, or, you know, I imagine it would be this way around, because, or maybe it's the other way around. But it's, maybe someone came from a more well-off background than the other person did. But even, it could have been an element of a mother figure here saying you don't want to get involved with someone who's from a better off background because you're never going to be enough for them, etc. But meanwhile, it was also because they wanted to keep them for themselves. But this person has, you know, things are massively changing in this person's world, things that are coming up from the depths, things that they're realizing, which as I said, could be upsetting, but it's giving them a lot of wisdom about where they are and what is possible for their future now. One sec. And what we've got here as well, we've got the Ace of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and Death, which is why I was like, wow, sorry. Let me just hold those up. So again, strong Aries, Leo, Sag energy. But this person was, I almost feel like they were distracted previously by, or, you know, put off from having something with you. But this is changing. They're kind of leaving behind a lot of baggage, even if it's like spiritual baggage that they were dragging along with them that was like almost... What is there? It's almost like I'm seeing like someone with a shackle on their ankle, but it's a massive boulder that they've been dragging around. They haven't been able to go anywhere because of everything they've been dragging around with them. But they're letting it go. They are detaching from a lot of that burden. Really nice. So, I mean, what else? What else can I ask? What's the advice for Cancer regarding this situation? What is... Stop it. Wheel of Fortune has just come out. I think it's every single deck I've used. It's almost the first card that comes out, Cancer, every single time. The Wheel of Fortune, and behind it is the Queen of Cups, which is you. Again, water energy. Queen of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. And at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. The Emperor, underneath that is the Eight of Cups and the King of Wands. This person is leaving things behind that is transforming them from a King of Wands, maybe with a bit of false bravado that you might have experienced from them in the past, is allowing them to transform into an Emperor. Things they used to worry about things they were still dragging around. They're leaving it behind. It's like a shedding of a skin. It's no longer part of their story. It's no longer part of their that makes them. How can I put that? It's no longer like what defines them. Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Cups. My question was going to be, what's the advice for you, Cancer? The advice is that everything's about to change. Huge shift. I don't know if this would be considered as like a timeline shift, if you want to look into that. It's a bit complicated to explain, but you know what I said about like the train tracks, like the little flicking of the switch by the universe. What advice do you have for Cancer regarding this? Buckle in, because it's... Wow. Two of Cups and the Page of Swords. The Magician and the Chariot. Wow, this is inevitable. This is fated, what's happening. If there has been a sense of heartache for you in your love life, a sense of longing, it's almost like this has been planned in the wings. This has been waiting in the wings for you the whole time. Although I did say about the timeline shift just a minute ago, but this just feels so destined that this is manifesting for you. This is flipping amazing, Cancer. A very positive forward movement in your love life. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Oh, finally something vaguely negative I can talk about. I mean, no one ever watches the positive readings either, so about 3 people are probably going to see this, but if I would watch this and flipping claim it, but whatever. We've got the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles came out together. At the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. This, like, Four of Pentacles is a sense of, like, lack. It's a lack mentality. It's a sense of poverty, or, you know, everyone trying to take a piece but not really having enough even for yourself in the first place. And the Seven of Pentacles is wise investments. And so let's just see, why is the Four and the Seven of Pentacles here? The first thing that came into my head was that if you feel like you haven't got enough, it is also about which is like, how can I put this? Because of a sense, or someone felt like they didn't have enough because of a sense of responsibility or something like this. They have found a way to reprioritize or remanage their investments. Eight of Wands and Justice. And the King of Swords. Ooh. There is, wow, very positive, successful news coming in to rebalance the scales here. It could be about investments as well. Because the King of Swords, the Ten of Wands is underneath the King of Swords. This is like a very direct, like the letter of the law is kind of what I'm getting from this King of Swords, especially with Justice coming out. This is kind of like something being made fair. I don't know if someone was taking too much, is what I want to say, or putting someone in a state of lack. Purely just making them feel like they didn't have enough or they weren't enough. But change is coming, and I think someone is about to get cut out or cut off. Like if they were using someone as if they were like a user, their supply is about to get cut off. Why the Four of Cups? Oh. Ooh, Cancer, side note. So we have got the Two of Wands came out with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, so as a side note, because they've got two kings here, we got your King of Cups, bearing in mind the Queen of Cups is already out, so that's the divine pair again, but we've got a King of Pentacles here. There may be someone that you have to regretfully reject or let go of. Also maybe to make things fair, this could be because you're going to have to maybe cut someone off because you can't, it wouldn't be fair, and you can't give yourself to two people equally. Maybe there's an element of guilt there, but yeah, be prepared. I mean, this is about two soulmates coming together, basically. Especially with this Two of Cups card, it's actually represented by it's represented by Hermaphroditus, because it's a Greek goddess, Greek god tarot deck. Obviously, we know what that word means in modern times, but the story behind the Hermaphroditus is that the gods kind of put a man and a woman together because they were so, I think it was the woman was so in love with Hermaphroditus that they put her inside him, so the two of them were one. So putting that part aside and any associations we have with that name, it is about two souls coming together here. This is giving me that like the really old theory about soulmates, that it was one soul that was split apart coming back together. This is what I'm getting here, but there's a side note about you may well have to sadly let go of somebody else when this happens to make things fair, and you can't have them still holding on to you, maybe out of guilt. So a tough call may need to be made, but listen, from what I can see, you're going to be so happy. I think you'll do that. You'll do the right thing. I don't think it's going to be difficult for you. It's just, as in, it's not going to be a difficult decision about who that you do that about, but it might just be a bit of a tough thing you have to do the right thing. But this is incredible, Cancer. So let's just get you a spirit animal card to finish up. And if you wouldn't mind just hitting the like button for me, it would be amazing. Really appreciate it. It really helps the video and the channel. If it did resonate, or you would like to claim this, I certainly would if I had any Cancer in my chart. Leave me a comment, claim it, tell me if it resonated. And if you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I would just recommend hitting the notification bell. Then you know when I put a new video up, because they are sporadic. So you won't get spammed with notifications from me. Give me a spirit animal deck card, not the whole deck. Oh. So one card actually came out for you, which is the Seahorse Spirit, which is Watch and Wait. The Spider Spirit, which is Make Your Dreams Real. But it's interesting because you think of the spider, it's like this very intricate web. And sometimes I think that's like, we don't see the incredibly intricate, like millions of threads connecting the universe, which is also like the design, like the divine design that we're all a part of and we don't realize. And then at the other, it's the deck split. The other card is the Canary Spirit, Sing Your Own Song. Now this is also telling me, with the Watch and Wait, Sing Your Own Song, you don't need to do anything here, Cancer. The universe is aligning the situation. You do you, continue being you with that Sing Your Own Song message as well. Continue being authentically you. The universe has a massive plan here, and it's a watch and wait because it's about to play out for you in front of your eyes. That's what I've got for you this time, Cancer. I wish you all my very best. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.